Welcome back to another session of mathematics. My name is Mr. J, or you can call me Mr. OJ. If you like this lesson, you can like the video and subscribe to my channel, and it helps promote my videos in the algorithm to help promote my business, because now I'm an online math/science teacher, and overall, you help me, I help you. Let's use that quote. All right, class. So let's get to the lesson today. Today, we're going to find the GCF, aka the greatest common factor of these three problems. So the greatest common factor is pretty much the highest number that any number can literally go into in each problem. So now we'll do number one. Number one, we got 25 and 100. So let's go over here and I'm gonna write both 25 and 100. One way I like to go about finding the GCF is by doing factor trees. There's so many different ways to do it, but I'll just do it one with factor trees. If you have another method, feel free to use your method. It doesn't matter. Or within another session, I could teach other methods to finding GCFs. So 25 and 100. Let's use the factor tree for 25, right? What factor I can use? I can go ahead and say 1 times 25. Now I can factor 25 again if I want to, and I can get 5 times 5. Now for 100, I can go ahead and factor two numbers I can pick. 25 times 4. Now I can go ahead and again, since it can be simplified, 25 goes into 5 times 5, and 4 goes into 2 times 2. So now to find the GCF, you look at the numbers on the board. Which number is on both sides, 25 and 100, that's the highest number. The highest number that I see is 25. So the greatest common factor for this problem is 25. Good job, everybody. This is number one. Now let's move on to number two. You got 10, 20, and 30, as you see over here. Now, let's find the GCF of these three numbers. 10, I can go ahead and say 10 times 1. I can go ahead and factor it again to get 5 times 2. 20. Let's pick out two numbers. 10 times 2. I can go ahead and factor it again for 5 times 2. Now, 30. Let's pick out two numbers to factor in. 10 times 3. Yep. And now I can factor this again to get 5 times 2. Now we got these answers on. Between these three numbers, which number is the highest that appears on the chart, on the tree? The answer is 10. So the GCF of this problem equals 10. You guys get it? Great. Now let's do the last problem. 30, 60, 120. Let me erase this little mark. 30, 60, and 120. So now let's make factor trees. 30 times 1. Then we can factor this again to 15 times 2. Now we can factor this again, 15 times 2, and we get 5 times 3. 60. Let's do a factor for 60. I know 30 times 2 equals 60. Now we can factor it again, 30 times 2, and we get 6 times 5 for 30. Now we can factor 6 again, and we got 3 times 2. Now let's do 120, my apologies. So to factor this, we got 30 times 4. Then we could factor this side out to get 2 times 2, 4. Then we can get a factor tree of 30, which is 15 times 2. Now again, we can factor 15 times 15 to get 5 times 3. And now that we're complete here, between these three numbers, which number is the highest that shows frequently? Yep, you got it. It's 30. So the GCF for number 3 is 30. That is your answer. You guys got it? So this is how you find the GCF of these three problems. Congratulations, everybody. If you like the video, if you like the content, you can like the video and subscribe to the channel. Good job.